Washingtonian. I was born and raised in Washington, D.C. I grew up in a variety of neighborhoods in D.C., mostly in Northwest Washington, D.C. Uh, I played sports as a teenager in high school and junior high school. I played basketball and football. I also played for the Boys and Girls Clubs. Um, Growing up, uh, helped my mom raise my brothers and sisters. I'm the oldest of 8 kids. Um, I end up, I ended up being a part of the Mayor's Youth Leadership Institute as a young kid. Coming into my teenage years, I think I was maybe 11 years old when I first started. Prior to that, I was selected by one of my teachers from school, and I was put in an advanced academic program. So Monday through Friday, I would go to regular school, elementary school. I was in fourth grade, and on the weekends, I would attend college courses at UDC. I would take my little brother with me, and he would sit in on classes with me. Growing up, I had a lot of influence with my friends. I was really popular, so I used to get my friends to go anywhere, do anything I wanted to do. Coming up in high school, I ended up transferring schools, and I went to a public charter school, and I learned business management in high school. That's what they taught. The school was owned by Marriott franchise, and that was one of the ways that I did, customer service. Also started working young. My first job, of course, was through the summer program that DC Mayor Marion Bray had started in the 90s. I had a summer job, and it turned into a job after school. And then by the time I was 16, I began working for the Safeway store franchise, and I learned a lot about customer service working there. Then, so I was a courtesy clerk, and from there, my jobs and my work career, it always been based around customer service. I worked there for 4 years, and I ended up leaving there, and I also worked for the U.S. Postal Service. Aside from that, I also, I grew up in tough areas in D.C., and in those years, my mom, she did everything for me. She was always there. Always, taught me, the best way to move forward. The best of her ability, taught me how to be a man or operate as a man should. And I had to grow up fast. Man, I was the oldest of 8 kids, and I was more so like a father figure to my brothers and sisters. And I ended up graduating high school 2004, and from there, I just continuously worked. I worked 2 jobs at a time, doing everything I can to assist my mother and help her raise my brothers and sisters. And in 2005, I had an incident where me and some other people who were juvenile as well, the altercation happened, and I ended up going to prison. And throughout my years, first let me say this, going to prison didn't just change my life, it changed the life of my siblings, my son, definitely my mother, and the other people who were involved. It changed all of their lives. And through my journey and all the things I had to endure being in the institution, I was able to still be me and not have to be what people make me out to be, or try to make me out to be, I should say. And I still, stay steadfast on my path. I never felt like, even though I was sentenced to 44 years in prison, I never felt like I was never going to get out. I knew that wasn't going to be the end of my story. So I end up, you know, staying away from all of the negative things that's going on in institutions. Yeah, some stuff, is out of your control in those places. But for the most part, I based everything around being me and being a better version of myself. I was very young when I went to prison. Still, I operated as a much more mature, younger gentleman. So, during my time in the institutions, I did all the programming that I could. I took every class. I participated in everything, anything positive. I started writing poetry. I joined a book club and poetry club. That's very big here in the DC area. Well, all over the country, but very popular in DC. Free Minds Book Club, Book and Poetry Club. I'm still with them today. They had a big impact on me as well. I'm an avid reader. I know I've read well over 500 books. I taught myself how to write. I've written a book as well. Also, I created a behavior development class. It's really a life skills course. It's a 12-week course that I created. And I kind of did my pilot for it while I was in the institution. And it turned out to be a great thing. It's something that I'm moving to implement since I'm out here in the community to help others. As we all know, there's a stigma about individuals who've been incarcerated for whatever reasons they may have went to prison. But I believe everybody is should be able to redeem themselves. Of course, a lot of businesses, employers, they have a brand and they don't want anybody to tarnish that brand, which is understandable. But no one's infallible, no one's perfect. We've all made mistakes at some point in our lives, and I know for me, one of the issues was, of course, my background. It wasn't that I can't do the job, or I wasn't sharp enough or strong enough to carry the weight of doing a job or doing a particular job. It's just my history, my past. So with that, I've been in situations where I applied for jobs. They called me for interviews. They had me do, all of these different things for onboarding, doing UAs and talking to HR to ultimately tell me that they can't hire me. The challenges all mostly stem from my background. I will say, when I was interviewed for the job with KRA, it was different. It was definitely lighthearted. It wasn't a very it was comfortable. They all the entire panel, they made me comfortable, especially the program manager here, Ms. Nettles, and Mr. Colbert. They asked very good questions, but even before I was hired, they made me feel like, this is a safe space. This is a space where they want you to be yourself. And since then, here in the DC office, it's definitely been a lot of support from my program manager. She's coached me along the way. She showed me the ropes, explained to me what was needed of me. And I've been putting my best foot forward. Actually, in doing this work. it basically added to, it let me know that being here and being in the position I'm in with KRA today, it let me know that all the things I did before I made it back into society wasn't done in vain. I didn't do it for no reason. It gave all of those things that I did to build myself up and become a better version of myself. It is giving me the opportunity to showcase that all of that work I did, it was worth it, and I did the right thing by staying true to myself and not falling into that sense of hopelessness that happens when people are in institutions. Personally, being here is definitely they give me an opportunity to help others who has barriers. Everyone's barriers are different. They vary. Some not so extreme, others very extreme. To be able to help others that are going through hardships or don't know how to deal with hardships, to be able to help them, it does something for me personally, because I've been in situations where, I may have only had my family, and at times it might not be enough, but someone's giving you all that they have. And for me to be able to assist others that are facing crisis or barriers and they don't know where to turn to, I'm able to assist them. It does something, for your heart. Professionally, it's definitely it's been a good thing. I believe this organization has, I see that the organization it allows you to room for individuals to grow. I came on as an outreach specialist, but I've learned just about every role in our office, so that I can assist or help out with wherever I'm needed. And I believe that this is a stepping stone maybe to something greater. I don't know what, but I just sense that. It means a lot. All the skills that I've learned through the different courses and classes that I've took over time, and just building myself up. I can use those tools that I learned and everything that I was taught by coming on here for KRA and my past experience as an outreach worker for another organization. I can use all of these different things that I learned in these experiences to assist our customers and to make sure that our customers know that, I understand, I'm going to help the best of my ability because I know what it's like. The things that keep me motivated, personally, throughout, my journey and all that I had to do, to be here, with this great job, working with a great team, and being able to, rejoin my family, my son. Having this job allowed me to, get a place for me and my son. Allow me to get me a car and do things that others probably didn't foresee for me. Professionally, the thing that keep me motivated is, like I just spoke on, I came on as outreach specialist here, but I want to do more as well. I want to keep learning. I know this company is very large, and there's opportunities everywhere, and it would be great, to maybe eventually move on to do something greater, a different role for the company. I believe that it is possible. I would say for anyone that's been through or going through uh, any type of hardship, or for employers that are, pondering on whether or not they should give someone uh, a second chance. Um, Someone who might have a questionable past. I would say that second chances are needed. Everyone deserves an opportunity to redeem themselves, the opportunity to show how much they've grown from, not just from one year to the next, but daily. I work on myself daily. Even still today, I always reflect on the things I've done. Like I always want to know, what did I accomplish today? What did I accomplish this week? And I value my second chance, the opportunity I've had. I try, but I get very little sleep sometimes because I want to get so many things done. And I think individuals who get a second chance, I believe we want to win so much that we willing to go above and beyond to show that we're supposed to be here.